Hello, hello, hello! Welcome. Hello, Tupla. Welcome. You are the only one here right now. But you're welcome here nevertheless. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good day. Good start to the weekend. Or if it's late Saturday for you, just a good weekend. Well, there's a Stream Elements bot. Good. The Streamlabs one is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I wish the Streamlabs one would say it when it joins the chat. Because I don't know. I feel like it's not properly detecting it, but I guess one way to check is if I come here. Right, and we look up. Okay. You have 3.17 hours at the beginning of the stream. We will know if it's working once it goes up a little bit. So make sure that it's detecting all properly. Hello, Sharks Brawl Stars. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy weekend. You're welcome, welcome. Here we go. Bump. We're all set up. We're all good. To actually play some Minecraft. And build some mountains. Yay! Let's do it. Let us begin. Where we left off? Where were you yesterday? Oh, yes. That's right. Oh, no, everyone's burning. Oh, okay. That's, fly up. So these are our mountains. If you missed near the end of yesterday's stream, this is how far we got. The shell is kind of here. It's starting to get there. We're going to continue making this thing more and more dense. There's a big gap right here. We need to fill this in. And trying to get the shape of the mountains in. That's the plan. And hopefully, a good plan. Because you never know. You know, it could be a very bad plan. But it's a plan nevertheless. But, what about you guys? Any exciting plans for you today? What are you guys up to? What have you been doing? Tell me all about it. Are we here? Build the greatest mountains that ever were. Maybe greatest. These are the first mountains we're making, so I guess I shouldn't be calling them greatest. That'll give people the wrong impression that I know how to make mountains. That'll be wrong. Oh, I need to do that. Whoops! I almost forgot. But this morning, this is the first weekend, isn't it? Since we started streaming on YouTube. I'm realizing. Yeah. I guess after what? After this weekend's up, it'll be officially 1 week on YouTube. That's kind of exciting. The week actually flew by quite quickly for me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we were just here, and it's already the weekend, huh? Unfortunately for me, I prefer the week compared to the weekend. Also, it's the first, so make sure you pay rent. if you guys haven't yet. And you need to. Pay rent. It's very important. I am down my 2,000. As I need to be. But now, I don't need to worry about paying for another month. And that's good. I am trying to find something you know, more long-term, potentially. But I'm still hoping for some small things to work out. I applied to a job where my friend works a while back. I haven't heard from him for a month, so you know I assume I didn't get it. But all of a sudden, randomly, they sent me a like what is your background kind of questionnaire. It's like, hey, tell us about you know the normal work stuff, like what is your ethnicity, what is your what's it called, veteran status, you know, that kind of stuff. If you ever apply to a job, at least in America, these are like normal questions that get asked. And I was like, it's been a long time. Why are you asking me this now? I mean, not only that, they've asked that twice before, which makes me wonder, like, you guys okay? Like, is there a reason for asking once more? But I guess it's probably fine. You know, as long as they get what they need, that's the main thing. If it means asking me again, and there's actually still a chance of me, you know, getting an interview and a job there, I mean, well, ask away as many times as you want. No problems there. I was thinking about how to edit this all together later down the line, and I'm thinking something along just using a replay mod and kind of voiceover, stuff like that. Which is why I haven't been like recording clips. Also, I did not get a YouTube video out today, even though I should have, and I realized that I'm actually technically over a week now without a video. That is bad. By over a week, I mean just on the videos that are actually the series, because I realized the last video I put up wasn't on the series, so it shouldn't count. Rip me. Okay, that's kind of what's been going on here with me. So today, after the stream, I'm gonna ham on getting the video out for tomorrow. Hopefully, successfully, and everything will be good. I'll be back on track. But in the meantime, we can enjoy this peaceful music as we build up the mountains and enjoy ourselves with this lovely place. Ow. I meant to fly. Only 2 kids watching. That's okay. As long as the 2 kids are enjoying themselves, that's all that matters. They're not necessarily kids either. You know, let's say like there were 10 people, right? It's you know, at those numbers, it still doesn't mean much in terms of like viewers, right? In terms of like making a difference. It would be great, but yeah, it's not a make or break thing at that point still. So yeah, You can only entertain the people that want to be entertained, and I hope they are. Ooh, I missed that, huh? I thought I got rid of all these support pillars. But I guess not. Also, weekends, for whatever reason, I don't understand this, usually typically have less viewers on average than weekdays. And that's never made sense to me. I'll be honest. Because on weekends, you would think people have more free time, like they don't have school or work or whatever it is. But somehow, weekends tend to be much slower than weekdays. I guess people like actually are able to make plans with other people on weekends probably. And so because of that, they'd rather do that than stay inside and watch when all their friends can't, you know, come outside or something. My only guess. You don't need to keep track, don't worry. Also, fun fact, my demographic is not kids. My demographic is significantly older. I believe, I don't remember what the exact ratio was, but like over 80% or something are no longer kids. So, yeah. It's, I think it was something, last time I checked, it was like 80% is over 20, like 24 to 35 is the majority. And then 18 to 24 is like the second highest. So, pretty much like in my age range is the age range where people watch me too. Which makes sense, because the, you know, the content I would enjoy is the content that other people my age would enjoy. That is typically the case, because you know, you make the content you enjoy, and as your tastes change over the years, you find different like-minded people. I still have a bet on me, right? Yeah, I still have a bet on me.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
So once we get this real tight, in terms of like a mesh here, like real tight, it'll be much easier to do all the variations, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Okay. We're just making all of these variation areas almost we can reach them by hand. At that point, it'll be significantly easier to look and see exactly how it wants to connect. But still, at this point, it's good to make them as, you know, random as possible, effectively. That way, you know, when you get to that point where you're filling it in, it's you already have the full shape. You don't need to worry about that. Actually, I really like this area. This area right here. There were part on the right side. I kind of expected it to not be as good, but it's. I guess on one good side is you know, we do have like a pretty side of the mountain and the bad side of the mountain. You know, so yeah, you want to have that variety, so it works out. Works out. There was actually a I saw a YouTube video, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on like OBS stuff and, you know, streaming stuff, Hey, it's Magic Heart. Welcome in. And I watched one by Nutty, and he was like, how to record and stream different things. And I saw it. I was like, I'm already doing this. I was waiting for like to see this magical thing that will make my my life easier, and then I realized he's showing exactly what I've been doing basically. In fact, with more steps, so my method is even easier than that. I was like, no. I was hoping for a solution, and instead, I get nothing. Oh yeah, speaking of, let me see. Did that update? Yes, it did. Okay, it is keeping track. It is actually keeping track accurately. Awesome. I was worried that the time wasn't keeping track, but no. It is accurate to the minute. So, because the numbers were really low, and I wasn't sure if it's yeah, accurate in that sense. Speaking of, let me go back to settings, because now I know that it is accurate. Let's go back to the normal 10.5, save. Okay. $30 what? Netherite. Channel points. Like Twitch. You know, Twitch has channel points? Well, it's the same thing. It's just, I called them Netherite. Basically. Yeah, right now there's only one thing to redeem, but I'm planning to add more, which is to redeem the access to the server. I'll make sure that that was there. Also, I might need to lower the price. I don't know. I'll need to do the math. Because there's no longer... I mean, I lowered it already so, by more than 50%. But I need to redo the math on it. Because there's no raids on YouTube or things of that nature, or like watch streaks with this. So because of that, I might need to lower it even more below 10K. We'll see. For now, no, we'll keep the numbers as is. Imagine someone casually found us, found your mountain and then starts mining. Well, as soon as they break one block, they'll realize it's there's nothing much to mine because it's hollow. And they'll be very confused. And then they'll feel guilty, and they'll be like, "Oh no, I found someone's build." And then I'll start crying, and I'll be all sad. Or, once they find it, they'll realize, oh, it's someone's build. I want to destroy it, in which case they'll tear down the entire map. There's a custom Minecraft biome. I mean, it is. It is a custom Minecraft biome server. Right? It is literally that. We have custom biomes here. So you wouldn't be wrong, because we're in one, right? This is a custom biome. Hence the big rivers. So I guess you could think that, but it's very not. This is very non-Minecrafty, right? I mean, right now it's especially non-Minecrafty. Hopefully, once you know, it's a little bit better designed, it'll feel a little more Minecrafty. But my aesthetics, whenever I terraform, is very non-Minecrafty typically. Like I will do usually like 3+ materials, and Minecraft usually is like all stone with little chunks of andesite, you know, and some diorite and whatnot. Yeah, I don't use the same kind of palettes. I don't care about making it look Minecrafty. I'd rather make it look good for me. Whee! Let's see, can we tell? Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny. I think at this point, once I'm adding now more of these, it might almost be less easy to... Not as easy to identify the shape. I'm realizing. It might actually be harder. But nevertheless, you know, we will continue as we were. Making this as dense as we can without going crazy. And in the end, we'll have a mountain. Now, how do I need to break all those. So I either need to break all the stone I place at some point and like replace a bunch of it with andesite, or my other option is to what's it called? Is to place more stone and more andesite on top. And I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's more difficult. So, it's kind of the thing. I think I'd rather do it right away. Correct materials once I'm filling it in. At least the stone and andesite part. The rest of it can be, you know, whatever. But, yeah, it's... Okay, I need to not fill in the stuff, because, again, I'm going to replace a lot of it. We'll grab andesite, and then we'll, when we're doing the final thing, I guess, we'll go in and make a lot of andesite. But I will admit, I'm having a lot of fun actually working on the mountain. It's very relaxing. Yeah. Because you can't really make a mistake. It's the beauty of terraforming, right? Mistakes don't exist. That's why I tell people anyone can terraform. Anyone can do this. Whether you're starting out in Minecraft or not. Just place blocks randomly with some kind of, you know, plan in mind, and you're gonna be fine. It's not like I went into this thinking, okay, here's the shape of the mountain, here's this, here's that. It was all relatively carefree. Yay! Also, something I realized yesterday, either yesterday or this morning. I don't know. Remember when I realized this? So now I realized it recently. I didn't do Wild Wednesday. I was supposed to. I was supposed to play Raft on Wednesday, and I completely forgot that it was Wednesday. Just the day went by, and I was like, oh, da, 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 da. And I'll probably do that next week. At this point, oh yeah, I meant to ping Twitch. I forgot to ping Twitch. At Twitch ping. Live with more mountain building. Yay! There you go. I put it in the Discord. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Not annoying, but it's unfortunate. The way the YouTube ping works is it does it off when you schedule the stream, not when you go live. You feel bad when you look in the chat and there's nothing. Yeah, that's fine. It's nothing new for me. like it's not like it's the first time. This is like, oh, this is normal. You have to you know, you have to learn to keep talking when there's nothing going on. That is a normal thing for streamers, especially starting out. I might have been doing streaming for a year, but you know, in terms of like growth, it wasn't much. So, you know. Let's drop this down. There we go. So that's okay. That's all on me. You should not feel bad for that. Now, is it easier when there's like an active chat? Oh, absolutely. Time flies by. But you can't plan on that, right? Because you need to try to you need to not let chat control you. You do control chat effectively, as like the best case scenario, right? Like chat is reactive to you versus you are reactive to it. So that's why I tried not to like rely on a chat for like everything that's going on. Otherwise, when there's nothing going on, everything falls apart. And we don't, yeah, we don't want that. Ooh, yes, yes. Excellent. I do want to do like a little grass area. Not grass. What's it called? Grass pathway. Is that what I would call it? Basically, I need the grass to kind of start going up the hill until it starts getting steeper, right? Otherwise, it's it's not gonna look good. Hello, Proximity. What world is this? This is my world. What is my favorite game? Ooh, this is my server, and this is my world. I have a few games that I've ever rated 10 out of 10. I think probably a handful. My top games of all time are Horizon Zero Dawn, Final Fantasy VII, Path of Exile when it was in, like, during the early times when they're, like, closed beta times. I played that game for over 6 months, like 16 hours a day. Like, I'm one of the, like, gold founders of the game. So, yeah, there's that. No, this is a server. I'm the only one on right now, but this is a server. What else? Other games? There's a lot of really good games, but I'm trying to remember what other games are like my top. Hey, Martz. Welcome in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Building away. They're coming along quite nicely. I am pretty happy with them so far. We're almost at the point where we can start actually putting in the stone andesite and like filling it in, and I'm looking forward to that. Soon, TM. E. If you come down here, it's actually it's gotten to the point where the mesh is almost too dense to tell the shape. Not quite too dense, but like you can really see the shape in a sense, but at the same time, it's easier to tell what's going on here. You say I think so? I like it. I like it. Oh no. I'm out of stone! I wonder if a better solution would have been to just start from andesite and stone right from the beginning. I was thinking of grabbing like a mod or something to allow me to randomly place blocks from my inventory that kind of shuffles them around. But I decided against it. I was like, you know what? I want to do this like the old-fashioned way. The proper way. Like true, you know, nothing even for randomness to help me. So here we are. But hopefully, those of you that aren't watching can maybe learn how to do mountains, or how not to do mountains, depending on whether or not they turn out alright. Because if they turn out badly, that's definitely a how not to do mountain scenario. So I learned also, I think I mentioned it on stream. You can do that in Tweakaroo? Yeah, but that's cheating. You can offset placement with Tweakaroo and you can also just easy place the entire mountain in, but where's the fun in that? I enjoy building, and I don't enjoy other things doing the work for me, at which point I can't say I built a mountain if I use lots of, you know, things that help me place. Plus, it's less, like, if someone comes in here and is like, ooh, I want to try that, and they see me placing, like, doing offset placements, random blocks, and stuff like that, it becomes like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, it's not as motivating. But if they see, like, me, who was a scrub, doing it, it might be like, ooh, well, if he can do it, I can do it. Yeah, I've never used Tweakaroo and never will. You see at the same time? But why would you need to save time? Are you having, like, if you're having fun, then why would you save time? Right? It's just less time of having fun. But if you're not having fun, then yeah, you want to save time, but then your question is, why are you doing it to begin with? if you don't have fun. So that's kind of how I think about it. If I'm having fun with something, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep having fun. But if I don't have fun, then I just won't do it. See, I like grindy things. That for me is fun. Like, I enjoy grinding games. That's fun. Like, that's the content. Otherwise, I just do this. Like, let's say I finish this mountain in a week. Well, now I need to have, like... Like, I need to figure out something else to do for, like, months. Or if I finish this mountain in, like, 2 months, you know, then all of a sudden I feel just so much more accomplished. And I got 2 months of content from a mountain, right? So for me, yeah, I can't do things like Tweakaroo. Just feel like it takes away too much. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. Just to be clear, I don't care if other people use Tweakaroo. Use whatever you want, as long as you have fun. That's all that matters. I'm speaking for me personally. Not to be confused. Like, for example, I don't personally understand people that use Easy Place or things of that nature. It's like, well, if you don't like building, then why are you even building it? If you just want it in your world, just creative paste it in. Because you can, with, like, other mods. Like Matica, for example. Why even waste time doing that? Because you're already not building it. So, that's always been, like, just my weird point of view on it. I'm weird. I know it. That's okay. Everyone's a little bit different. Yeah. Looking nice. Hey, Alex. Sure. I will believe you. You know what? I'll believe you. The question is, do the bots that give away channel points believe you? Because they might have something else to say. Definitely not late at all. There's no such thing as being late here. You're fine. You cannot be late here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that song. I can't anymore. Like, I don't mind that kind of music usually, but like, it's too much. Because you're a cool hacker man and pro coder. Yeah, so that means you should have tons of points right now. But we did do an experiment a little bit earlier on, and it seems like it is indeed counting all the points correctly. So I was a little worried about that, but it seems like everything's fine, which is good. I'm very happy about that. That means that. So I actually, I guess, in a sense, can relatively accurate see watch time for people. It seems. I thought it might not work, but it seems like it's accurate. Whee! Yes. Yes. I feel like it's almost easier to make a mountain on a larger scale than this. Get far more intricate detail. Do I make money off YouTube? I mean, I have made money. Is it a lot? Not at all. But like, I have gotten, I think either one, maybe 2 checks from YouTube. I think only one for like $100. So you need to break $100 before you. I think I've gone 2. I'm not 100%. I think I've gone 2. So yes, technically I make money from YouTube. Is it a living wage? Oh, absolutely not. I would need to like... what do I need to do to make a living wage? I would need to... 10? No. There's something like 30 or 40x the money on YouTube to make a living wage. No, more, right? More. But I'm tiny. I mean, you can tell from my views. So that's to be expected. $100 while having fun is still money? Yeah, exactly. I ain't gonna complain. I'm still pretty happy about the whole thing. Now, if you consider how much money I've spent on like streaming equipment and stuff like that, it might be like a break-even kind of thing. So, in that sense, I might have not made any. But again, it's still for having fun, and so I think it still counts. I mean, I started streaming again, not to make money, because I knew that was not gonna happen. I started streaming again because I want to actually talk with people. I am very, very introverted, like extremely so. So like if I pass by you, like in an elevator, I will just nod. I won't even say hello. Like I will just not talk to anybody. That's how I am. If I don't know you, we've never really met, even if you said like 5 words to each other, that doesn't really count. I will basically not say anything. If I come in, go somewhere and someone's already having a conversation, I'll just stand there. I won't say anything. Like I'm very introverted, which I guess is for some people a surprise for some reason. Because like you talk a lot in like on stream. Like yeah, I'm supposed to. That's the point. Otherwise, what's the point of streaming if you're not going to be, vocal? Although I do know some people that, are very quiet on stream, but they usually don't stream for as long. In terms of like, I've been streaming now for again over a year, and they usually only last only a few months or something like that, and then they get bored. Whee! Sleepy time. I don't know why it insta sleeps for me when there's no one else on. I don't know. I'm not cheating, I swear. Ow, my head. Oh. Yeah, Minecraft, at least terraforming is pretty relaxing for me. But I cannot play Minecraft all day. I know there's some people that are like, they'll play it for like 8 hours a day, every day. Can't do that. Pretty much the parts that I stream is pretty much all I can do for it. Because after that, if I stream anymore, or if I play anymore rather, it's usually just burnout. Just because there's nothing else to do. Like there's not enough content for me to do that. At least I think so. For some people, it's definitely enough, you know. It depends what you're trying to get out of it. Yeah, this is a cliff. On my okay, Elytra's very damaged. Let's go repair. Oops. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I already fell off once. And thankfully I had a totem on me. We're good. We're good. Come on, humans. Almost. Yeah, all repaired. Give me that. I've seen some farm designs where they actually automatically throw away the ender pearls. That should be the design here. Pick up that. Oh, whatever. What? Oh, that's why it's not picking up. I'm full. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, give me that. Okay, we're good. Yeah, okay, okay. I feel like we need to connect those areas, make those a little smaller. There's very large sections there. But otherwise, it's looking nice. You once threw away your sword at Enderman Farm? Wait, why? Did you accidentally just press Q? And I guess the question is, did that farm have the automatic setup like I was describing, where it would automatically toss the pearls? Because if it did, oof. That is unfortunate. Oh, you were throwing out ender pearls. Oh, I see. I thought you were like fighting it and accidentally press Q, and then like instead of swinging, it would just toss it. Oh, so that sword was gone forever. Oof. Well, thankfully, getting new material, new gear in Minecraft is kind of way too easy. So I'm sure you had a new set in no time. The only part that is remotely time-consuming these days, I think, is the getting netherite, right? Everything else is pretty much easy peasy. Yeah, villagers, I don't know, villagers have made the game, like, a lot easier, right? But at the same time, before villagers, people were just using, like, automatic fishing farms and things of that nature. Now it takes less time. I mean, that's kind of how everything is. And it kind of makes sense, like, from a, gameplay perspective. When more content is usually added to a game, older content is made easier. And the reason for that is because you want new players who have all of a sudden so much to do, to still be able to experience kind of everything that the game has. And if they're going to be in that beginning area for so long, they'll never experience the new content. So, for example, if you still need to do automatic fish farms for like a few hours to get books, right, that would be not as fun for new players. Yep, and they were nerfed from 116. I mean, I don't know why people were even still using them in 116. It's like with villagers being as easy as they were. It's because it is still easier to fish automatically, right? Than even deal with villagers. You won't get as many books or whatever, but you don't need them. And you can still do all the fishing stuff. It's just you need a more complicated setup. Right. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I have not used fish farms a single time since I've started vanilla, because I came into vanilla Minecraft in 1.14.4, and in modded, you don't use fish farms. There's no reason to. So I never really went through the gotta use fish farms for everything phase. For me, I never need to. But I know a lot of people probably just very used to it. It's just why they want to continue using the thing they kind of have always done. But I think people need to be more open to change. Because if a game does not change, it will die. Game always needs to adapt. It's always weird to me that there's, at least from what I experienced, mostly just in Minecraft, where there's just so much dislike and hate when there's an update, when there's new content. It's like, why? You're getting more stuff. And then there's like, no, but you're ruining other things. Like, do you want to play the same game over like for the rest of your life? Get new stuff. Updates to a game are always good. Started rolling 1.16, so never could use them. You can still use them. You just can't use the old school ones. But it depends on what you're trying to do for them, get out of them. You can still use them. Like, you won't get books by using those old ones. But if you need like a bunch of lily pads and stuff like that, yeah, they're still, you know, your best way of doing it. But like, again, for books, villagers are so easy. It just takes a little bit of effort. So, I don't mind. They want people to focus on the newer content, basically. Which I totally understand. I remember when 1.16 was coming out, and they did the Redstone update. So that around that time is when I realized that the technical Minecraft community was not for me. I have never seen so much hate for developers of a game for just an update. No, like nobody in that community pretty much was willing to accept change and grow with the game. It was like the most toxic place I've ever seen. Like, nope. And that's kind of why ever since like then, I'm like, okay, I don't really want much to do with the technical Minecraft community. That is not for me. I'm not saying everyone in the community is like that, but like there was enough of that where I was like, yeah, I'm good. I had enough. That's interesting, though, how they're doing the 1.17, 1.18 stuff. I thought it was just going to be 1.17 part 1, part 2, but now they're just calling it 1.18. Which is interesting. I'm curious why they decided to just fully change like the name of it to 1.18 versus just still keeping it just 1.17 part 1, part 2. I guess not to confuse people, because no other version has a part 1 or part 2. You think it's just incredible what you can do with some redstone and a few pistons? Oh yeah, you can make some insane things. Hell, I've made world eaters now. You know, I've been on servers that have made quarries. It's crazy. I mean, that is kind of what got me into technical Minecraft originally. I was like, I want to learn to make all this stuff. But it's sometimes the most dedicated people to a game. Some are the most toxic people in the game. Because they feel like because they've been playing for so long and been in it so long, like, they're supposed to have certain things. Well, usually, those people are the minority of the minority of a game. Right? Like for Minecraft, the technical community, for example, is very tiny. Like very, very tiny. There's a large number of people in Minecraft that have never killed an Ender Dragon. When I say a large amount, I believe it was like 10, 20%. I don't remember what the percentage was that I remember seeing. But like, even less so, people who have gone shulkers. Now, it's been more recently. And when I say when I've gone shulkers, I mean have gone out to go get shulkers. Because a lot of people will have them like from a server, but they'll never actually go to the end to ever get them themselves. Because you gotta keep in mind that not everyone plays the game even in survival. Some people play only adventure maps. Other people play only PvP. You know, some people play only Hypixel. So there's no reason. So all of a sudden, if those people will never have a dragon kill, they'll never have. They don't care about any of this redstone stuff. So because of that, you can't make the entire game about one change, right? You gotta try to appease everyone, and that's impossible. It would be great if you could, though. If it was possible for everyone to be happy, you bet your butt every company would do that. But that's just an impossibility. In this day and age, unfortunately, someone will find a reason to be unhappy about something. I mean, hell, I love complaining as much as the next guy. I just don't complain to companies, personally. Because I've always been under the opinion that if you're enjoying the game, play it. If you stop enjoying the game because of an update, just stop playing it. But a lot of people there like play Minecraft. Entitled, that's the word I was looking for. Feel entitled, where they have to keep playing it. They can't find any other game. So that breeds a little bit too much toxicity. I think this is probably the longest I've played Minecraft, more or less continuously, ever. Because usually, like, for me, I play games for like 3-4 months at a time, and then I get bored. But the only reason I'm playing even this long is because of streaming and making videos. If it wasn't, I would have stopped playing Minecraft, I think probably half a year ago, more. Because I always tell people, I am a variety gamer at heart. I like to play all sorts of games, which is why when, you know, when I'm not streaming, I do not play Minecraft. I can't bring myself to do it. I play a lot of Genshin Impact. That's kind of been my go-to game, just because I love adventure games and RPGs. And it's the first like gacha. It's a gacha style game for the PC, which is the first one of its kind, and so I've been really enjoying it. And I'll admit it, I've spent money in it. I'm not completely free to play. Have I spent a lot of money on it? Depends on who you ask. Am I like a massive whale? No. But I've spent money in it. Probably shouldn't, though, considering my financial situation. But so far I'm all right. So that's the main thing. Yeah, I missed. I have never played World of Tanks, no. I'm not much into multiplayer games. I'm a single player person at heart. Like, I mean, my own server being the most multiplayer quote unquote I have played ever. Like, as long as I've been on a server and played like time wise. So, and I am not competitive, not in the slightest. I don't have like basically a competitive bone in my body. Cause I don't care if I win or lose. Like there was a point in time when I used to play League of Legends in college because my friends all played League of Legends, which I've now sworn off forever because it ruins friendships the way I play. And what I would do is I would not play like quote unquote normally. I would play like a healer as a tank. And just because I don't care if I win or lose, I just want to have fun. And that results in people basically getting upset because they want to win, right? It's normal to want to win, but because I don't care, it ends up being fighting. Also, I'm not. And in terms of like World of Tanks, like specifically, I don't care about wars or violence. Like, so, like I have there's no appeal to me. Like, I don't really do FPS even. It's not something I have fun. Adventure RPG. That's my bread and butter. Now, I do play games like Deus Ex and, you know, Cyberpunk, stuff like that, where it is a, you know, first-person shooter, but an RPG. Yes, I do those. I wish they were third-person, but yes, I do those. But even in those games, I will play melee, right? Like, I got Cyberpunk, and I played a melee class. I don't shoot guns. I just don't like them. It's not fun to me. Like, for me, it's so much more satisfying to go up to somebody and just slice them. Slice and dice them. There's man, I forget. There's a name of a game. There's a game that came out several years ago now. It even came out with an update, I think that's several years ago now. I think Ninja Warrior? No. That's the show. I don't remember the name of the game, but you can when you like slice somebody, it would like actually slice apart their body parts. So I'm not against the violence. Let's get that straight. It's just I prefer melee and everything. Melee is fun. When I play Path of Exile, I would do melee builds. To this day, despite the hundreds, if not thousands, probably thousands of hours I have in Path of Exile, I've never once done a bow build. Not once. Never tried a bow. Just never appealed to me. Because all it is just basically kite him around, I feel like. And when you're powerful enough to kind of one-shot everything, then it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're melee or ranged. At that point, you just one-shot everything anyway. I believe my stepdad actually really plays a lot of World of Tanks, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong on that, but I believe he plays a ton. Yeah. Have a looking. Also, if you are relatively new here, weekends are typically a little bit shorter streams, so just a heads up. That's a very detailed area right there. I didn't even realize how detailed I made it. Nothing wrong with that. This means I should really focus on the other areas. Really break them up. Oh. I was thinking of how to do variety streams. And I don't know. I'm thinking whether or not I want to do... If I like randomly want to like stream Genshin Impact, for example. I don't know if I want to start streaming on YouTube, do like Discord streams, or those would go on Twitch, assuming I would stay on YouTube. I don't know how I want to break it up yet. But I definitely want to do a lot more variety stuff. Just for fun. Like the games I actually play that are, you know, given a choice. Oh no, I'm out of rockets. There's a sign up top. Of course there is. That's left by Henrik. Ooh, I'm gonna need more rockets soon. Oh. And this amount of, this build is showing me just how much I need rockets. So I don't fly much. I mean, in the server, just in general, you don't need to fly much. So makes sense. That there's the one build that finally is gonna make me get another Shulker rockets. I think it's the second one ever on the server that I've had. I have not. I don't think I've flown very much. Actually, I'm curious what the amount of rockets are for this build, but there's no way to figure it out. All good, Proximity. Have a good one. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much for being here. Good to have you. Whee! Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fill in this little area here. Or cut up this area here. Surprisingly, one good thing that comes from not being able to control the stream automatically, like I had it before on Twitch, is a little bit less anxiety especially when doing stuff like this. Just because whenever like a song would get skipped or something like that, it would. It would press let go of shift for me. So whenever I'm building, I'm like, oh no. I would just start randomly falling off. I was like, okay, well, something got skipped, or voice changer got activated or something. Because it would just be hotkeys. There probably is a way of doing it without hotkeys, but that was the way I kind of did it. There you go. Oh yeah, so those of you who've been here with me for a long time know that I have computer problems. So I have finally not fixed it. No, don't get too excited. The stream can the computer can still freeze at any moment, but a while back I removed half the RAM and didn't fix it. But now I swapped the half of the RAM to the other half of the RAM, finally, after a long time. So actually, if I turn this on, there's actually no glass here right now. So I can just do that. I didn't even put it back on. I realized, like, because I did it this morning, and I figured, you know what? As soon as it freezes it one more time, I'll just put it all back in, because clearly that means that is not the issue. So I'm just waiting for it to freeze again. I have been so lucky. I can begin to describe how lucky I am. It has not frozen a single time right now so far this week during the stream. Because that used to be like always the case in Twitch. That is just pure coincidence. Because last night, I think it had like 3 or 4 freezes within an hour. It was bad. That's what made me finally try to swap out the RAM again. Still no clue what causes it. Not a clue. One day I will know. Today's not that day. Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. What other fun things can I tell you guys about? Let's see. Let's see.
I am who I say I am.
This song. I've heard it a million times now. And I still don't understand why, because the program I use, Presto Rocks, has the option to, what's it called? Turn off, or mute rather, lyrics. And yet that song, no matter what, will always have that little bit of lyrics. I think it's because they're like, oh, it's not lyrics. It's just melody. Totally. Like, find a way to get through them, boys. Words in the song are just melodies. They're just fine, let's be honest. Not a big deal. Just always amusing. Some songs have lyrics that just totally get through. Without anything going on. Oh. There we go. Oh man. I like it. I like it. So probably this weekend as we'll finish the shell and start putting in the extra materials. I'm thinking as like probably around here-ish is where the grass will still go. And then like yeah, around here. But as soon as it starts going up too high, we can't have grass anymore. And near the bottom is where we'll probably have cobble. So like this area would probably be grassy. Obviously the cliffs would not be. But man, in 117 this is going to look real nice. Because we'll have access to all the new blocks and stuff. Actually, I don't know if lush caves are coming. So, lush, I mean, the caves aren't really coming. They're just coming with the new materials. So I don't know if we'll have lush caves in part 1. I think we won't. Which means all those blocks and materials probably aren't coming. No, could be wrong. Ow. But if we get the lush stuff, oh, that's gonna be so nice for terraforming and so easy too. One, I'm just looking forward to the carpet, the grass carpet, effectively. Like that is huge. All of a sudden, hiding like lights here, it's gonna just look so much nicer. I'm sure someone's gonna make a texture pack or something that will make the stuff look like actual grass. I would not be surprised in the least. There we go. Up we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 117. And I mean 117. Because at least it'll be, even though we're not getting all the new stuff, at least we're getting like a lot of new blocks. And it's gonna really freshen things up. I don't know if that's the best word phrasing of it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yes. If you're wondering, the reason I'm still kind of cutting up stuff and doing these, doing it through these, you know, lines and connecting it all, is because I know as soon as I start to like actually fill in, it will actually become just almost flat in some areas, And this kind of guarantees that there'll still be some really odd shapes in places. Because that's gonna go. So that's why I do it. Chibi, come here. Yeah. Actually, while I'm here, we did breed a ton of cows last time. Let's go grab some meat and stuff. Get some more steak. Can't be relying on the carrots I have forever. Sheep. I think I'm at the point where I actually have enough wool that I don't need to keep doing it, but if I ever decide to make banners, it's 6-1, so I guess I should still keep going with it. Just in case I need to make like tons of banners. There we go. Don't need you. You could stay. Okay, cows. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, it's getting late. Thank you. Yay! Is that good enough? One more swing. Thank you, cows. Now the rest of you get to eat. The good old eat or be eaten lifestyle of a cow. Excellent. I just saw green from the particle there, and I looked away for just like a split second, and so all of a sudden, like for some reason, I thought it was a creeper. And I was like, no, that can't be a creeper. Let me find all the stongs here. There's a lot of stongs in here. Get me out. Okay. Well, I'll get them later. I think there's still one more over there and one more over there. Henrik really made them everywhere. Well, man, you know what? Start from here. Doesn't matter. It works fine. Yeah. Just to make sure I don't make another cliff. We have a lot of cliff faces for this quote-unquote mountain. I don't know. Is it a mountain if it's just a bunch of cliffs? At what point do you consider a mountain a cliff or a cliff a mountain? I guess that's the question. Because maybe I'm not making a mountain. Maybe I'm making a cliff. Because some of the parts are really steep. Others, on the other hand, like this, are definitely not. Although, you know, I mean, one side is a lot steeper than the other, to be fair. we go. Connect. We were connected. Connect. I'm bigger right. Okay. Almost there. Almost at the top. Here you go, TP Top's place. Yay! It might be too big of a flat area, but at the same time, stuff like this would allow me to build. Hey, Arkham Knight, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having... You streaming on Twitch? I was. Well, right now I'm obviously on YouTube. Oh yeah, I was on Twitch, yes. I moved over. Whether temporarily or permanently, that remains to be seen. But I moved over, at least for now. Yeah, I think today is the 6th day. Because we started Monday. And Saturday. So, today is day 6. Of being on YouTube. The weekends are usually real slow. Just in general. Let's take a look. What do we got? Yay! When did I start this world? I don't remember. 3 months ish ago? Maybe? Something like that. Yeah, and since the plan right now is to update this world to 117 when it comes out, I need a bigger project to do. Because the plan was to make a new world for 117, but with it being the update being the way it is, yeah, it's gotta make changes. Don't need you. Okay, let's cook that. One raw. Oh, I had more. I always do this. I'm like, yeah, let me just cook some more. We need more food, and then I'm like, oh, I had a little bit left. Can you see my mob switch? There's no mob switch in this world. This world does not have a mob switch. My mom. This is my mob switch. Yeah. On this world, it's actually impossible to have a mob switch because all the mobs are per player. Which I found worked a lot better when working on a server. Because that way, you're not 100% reliant on everybody perfectly lighting up their area. Just so you can have any kind of spawns. It almost should be like a vanilla option to do that. Whether people have their own like individual mob caps around them or not. And what I mean by that is, yeah, there's people have their own mob caps by default, but like me, there will always be 71 mobs around me, and 71 mobs around someone else, I will never have 90 mobs around me and someone else have 50 mobs around them. Like, that's not how it works. When I'm talking about individual mob caps, I mean literally. If I light up my area, I will have 0, and if someone doesn't light up their area, they'll still have 70. They won't have like 2 people's worth. It's very nice. I think for servers that are not like community based, I think it should be almost default. From how long have I been playing for? Hard to say. I started in alpha. The very first time I touched Minecraft was the web version. Like before the download happened. Then I tried the first like alpha download before mobs were introduced. So you could say from then, but at the same time, like I didn't play constantly. This is not a game I can play like every day, forever and ever, multiple hours a day, right? Like I get bored of it. So I've played on and off for a long time. Oof, how did I manage to do that? I guess Cliffside here. Huh. So I played a lot of modded and stuff like that for a long time. And then really vanilla was 1.14.4 and above. But I basically went from modded, so from alpha, vanilla, to modded beta, modded 1.7, to modded 1.12, to vanilla 1.14.4. Yep. Game is very fun when the Nether update came. Yeah, it's just there needs to be more updates, right? That's the thing. People want the game to continue evolving and changing. And when the update cycle is as slow as it is, which is nice on one hand because they're really big updates, but when the update cycle is as slow as it is, people just get bored. You know? It's people are looking forward to a lot for the 1.17 being the full release. It is, but now that there's a 6-month gap basically before the true 1.17 comes out, aka 1.18, a lot of people are just started taking time off for Minecraft because there's just it's basically 1.16 with a few little more blocks. It's just once you've been hyped for the all the new content of the caves and mountains, it's hard to just be okay with, just the blocks themselves. So a lot of people are like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. That's also why I'm now building a mountain. Because it gives me a nice large project to do. Have a good one, Arkham. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I see big hole. I feel big hole. I don't know why I decided to do that as a caveman. I guess I'm a caveman. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Looking decent. Looking decent. I think, yeah, this is now small enough holes where I can actually fill them in, I think. Because the larger ones, it's still hard to imagine like where it is I need to connect. This makes it easier. Remember, if it's something's too large, you know, try to break it down into bite-sized pieces, basically. Something's too large to digest. I think that's the saying. Hence the bite-sized pieces. Ah, my brain is not functioning. Nothing wrong with that, though. Probably, probably. I need to gather more andesite. How the heck am I gonna do the andesite? We'll figure something out, guys. We'll figure something out. Gotta believe. Believe! And it shall happen. Whew. I'm getting better at landing. I say that every time, I think. And yet, oh, in the long term, I don't think the improvement is there. Oh no. Reality sets in. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh. Hello, wall. I wasn't expecting you already so soon. But okay. The distance there was much smaller than I thought. There. I keep going down here, and I almost don't know why. I guess I'm sort of looking for the large sections, the large holes, like that one, for example. But I don't know why I keep going into the roof. I guess it's slightly higher. I mean, it does make a decent vantage point. Yeah, now that I think about it, actually does make sense. Well, we got a bit more stone, we're fine. I think this is the third shulker box, fourth shulker box. I don't know. I should have kept track. Either the third or the fourth shulker boxes of stone just here. So that means most likely I'll need something like 10 shulkers of stone, andesite, light gray wool. Oh no, well, I don't need maybe 10. Probably like more like 7 shulkers of stone, andesite, light gray wool, concrete powder. Maybe terracotta? I don't know if I'm going to use terracotta. Maybe. We'll see. We'll try it out, because terracotta is very diluted. I don't remember how good terracotta looks actually with the stones. I know powders look great. I know wool looks great. Yeah, I'm not sure about terracotta. I'll do that testing like later on in creative to see the kind of the materials we're going to use. Right, cows? Yes. Make it! Oh wow, I made it. I didn't think I'd do it. Some might say I'm the greatest. I would have to disagree. But for that kind of, you know, not acrobatics, aerobatics. Maybe. Oh no, it's late. Okay, you sleep. I don't really want to go down below and just have a creeper spawn on me. That'd be bad. Oh, let's hear into that thing. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, kink shame you if you, for whatever reason, are into getting blown up by creepers. You know, you do you. I'm making another cliff. That's what I'm realizing. It's just a cliff generator. That's what I am, a cliff generator. There. The good thing is I can still go in, you know, and clean things up, make it more smooth later. It's not like all these blocks are guaranteed to have to stay where they are. Yep. I'd say probably half of it, or more than half of it, is now small enough. Fantastic. Yeah, and then tomorrow we can do this section. And this section is going to take much less time, and start actually kind of filling it in. I do have a little bit of andesite that I've made / gathered. How much do I have? We have... No, that's 3 shulkers. Yeah, and then a little bit here. So we're okay. We're doing all right. But I think, guys, this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Back tomorrow at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific, as I do every day. Some more Minecraft. I hope to see you guys then. Take care. Bye.